When we went to EFC TV, this is the when we went to EFC TV, this is the match review for Arsenal 2, Everton 0. A result that, you know what, like now look and go, wasn't a great result, but a result that, yeah, I think, like, you know, it was a result, in my opinion, wasn't a great result because we, again, if it, I don't know, not going to, but obviously, again, you think, I can look back at it now, I think, I look back, like, obviously today, I think, like, we just were really unlucky that game, we didn't win it, but, you know, anyway, we'll get into, obviously, who started this one. Obviously, I don't let them went Pickford, Mykolenko, Keane, O'Brien, James, again, Keane, again, the back, again, Keane at the back, he's good, he is, but he's just, I'm sorry, in my opinion, obviously, listen, I'm sorry, listen, I'm sorry, but again, maybe, you know what, this is my opinion, but I just don't think he's good enough. Again, he's good, but I'm not going stuff, like, if going towards, going, you know, I think, like, you know, I think going into next season, and improving, getting better, I feel like we need better centre-backs who aren't 30, he does a good job, I give you that, but I don't know, it's just something about Keane. I just can't trust him. I don't see something about it, I cannot trust. It's like, I don't know, because I've just, you know, because I've seen it, because, I think I've seen it so many years, whatever. Anyway, no, but Keane, O'Brien, I was the team player there, Garner, then obviously it's just going Gueye, Dewbury, again, I thought, yeah, again, I think, like, yeah, okay, it's not just gonna. It's not just gonna post. It's just gonna go. Obviously, I thought, okay, yeah, he didn't play great, but yeah, okay. Then I mean, I was like, okay, good. I mean, I do think that's quite good. That one. Then obviously, Phil was Ndiaye, rohl, and McNeil again. McNeil's on one. Again, he's good, but like he will. Like I think like if we're looking, you think if we're looking forward to like next, not for Garner. There's not looking for Garner. What is it like? Imagine if obviously like next season. I think if we're looking forward next season, we need to get rid of players like Keane and McNeil, because the quality they bring isn't quality. I feel the quality we need in the team next season. Not next season, but the team quality we need next season. I think we get Europe this year, bring good. If we don't get it. If we want to go and get Europe next year, we need to bring in better quality players who can play all the time, and you know, aren't not giving no respect, we want 30 or 30 something, right? Because problem with those players is it's not moving around, and you don't. Again, they always get a run by the team got young players in, and so that's all. Again, I think. Yeah, there's no big guns. I'm always saying that. Listen, when I say players with face, I don't mean players like McNeil. Like he's good, but he's not. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. I just don't think he's good enough for the future, because we need to be able to play who can play on both sides. Player can play on both. Player can play on both. We need player can play on both use both feet, because that thing of it's just like he's still there. Yeah, so I know. I'm just talking one on it, but yeah, this is no. I don't really know from Beto again. I thought, you know what, Beto. I think like Beto wasn't amazing. Again, I think like Beto wasn't like extremely. I thought Beto wasn't great or brilliant, but he did. You know, he did. I think he did. You know, I mean, maybe you know, I thought he did a reliable. He did a decently reliable job. He roughed up some of the Arsenal players. So again, you know what, he did a good job in that way. But of scrum wise, or scrum goals wise, nothing. He can't fit for it, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is, but yeah. There you go. Obviously, we're getting to the what it is. First off, good. Good. Do you know what? I actually thought we started first off quite well. You know, you know what? I actually thought in the first half we had to start the first half quite well. We did quite well in the first half. You know, I thought, you know, yeah, you think like defensively and going forward, we actually did quite well. You know, going forward, going defensively, we did good. We did, but again, I think there's a few. Not moments ago. I think there's a few moments in the game where obviously we created some absolutely brilliant chances to score a goal. We did. But I think basically it's like one chance where I think it was in the first half, second, I can't remember now. Basically what it is basically the moment where I think the moment in the first half where we had chances. I think it was a few chances we had to score. We did have a chance to score, we did, but also Arsenal had some good chances as well to get a goal, score a goal as you were. I think to go for score a goal, but again, Pickford did absolutely brilliant. Well, kept out again. I think apart from obviously in the game where he basically went his goal, so I'm gonna mention that later on the video. But no, really like wow, it's like whoa, okay. obviously, I think I can't do the table. But obviously, Tim got here call for the referee. So hey, there you go. That's just about it. Obviously, yeah. So I thought, around the 30th minute, obviously, mosquera, is obviously Timber, is it? Timber comes on for mosquera. You're thinking, okay, no, you know what? Yeah, they're bringing on the player. Obviously, you can't. I think he's hasn't played all long. I don't know. I think he hasn't played a season. I think I don't know. I'm wrong. I don't know. But obviously, he hasn't. So obviously, okay, he might score. Be careful. Obviously, I think like towards the end of the first half. There's possibly a chance again. Arsenal. And I think Arsenal again they had a few chances to get a goal, but again, Pickford kept it out as you were. So yeah. Obviously, half time, 0-0. You're thinking, you know what? You're thinking 0-0, good. Yeah, you think you know what? Good, 0-0. It's not bad. We can. Listen. If we can keep the game, if we can keep the game like this, 0-0, and we can get like either a 1-1 draw or a 0-0 draw away from home. And me personally, in my opinion, I'd take that because you know what? That's better than getting beat away. Because again, getting beat away, well, it isn't great. Obviously, it's not because obviously, getting beat away is not great because obviously, it isn't. But like I said, you know what? If we can get points away or a 0 draw away, I'm taking that because what it is that like helps us. That helps us get into the Europa League conference. I mean, that helps. Listen, I'm not an expert because I'm not. I know that helps us get into like Europa League. So, Europa League conference, apologize because there's two now. So, whatever. I'll start the second half. You know, I thought the second half. I thought both in the second half. No, second half. I thought both in the first half and second half of the game. I think both in the first and second half of the game. I thought, you know what, we kind of deserve to get maybe a win or even a point because you know what, I think maybe a point would help us. Or no, again, you know what, I just feel like not feel like going, but not feel like going. Maybe you know what, I just feel like we didn't just get beat. That we can deserve to either get a win there or a point because we were kind of better. I think we played better in the first half and second half of the game, which I thought was a bit weird. It's like, wow, we're doing really well. I was like, wow. Because like normally, personally, I watched Everton a long time. I mean, personally, I watched Everton a long time because they have. But I was like, wow, we actually played quite well. We did. But yeah, start second half, yeah. But so I thought in the second half, you know, I think like I was just saying now, obviously, I thought in the first second half we played quite well. We did. But obviously, I thought before the second half it was just a little better. I was like, oh man, we're doing well now. So yeah. Obviously, I think. Okay. Then obviously Arsenal had a few good had a few good chances to get a goal, but again kept it out. Again, no, I thought there was a few moments in the game where I felt there was a few moments in the game. Say it was like that. Where I think we had a few chances, they had a few chances. So it was a really weird game to try and describe because it was back and forth, not back and forth. Not back and forth. You know what I mean? No, it was like back and forth. I think not back and forth. You know what I mean? Like it was like we had a chance there, so it was like that. Yeah, weird. We have a few chances again. Obviously, yeah. I think there was a period of the game. A period in the game where obviously Arsenal they had a few. Like they had a lot of few chances to really get a goal, but again Pickford did his usual brilliant best, kept it out. I'm thinking, wow. But no, yeah, we did quite well. We kept that as you did that. But no, it was mad. It's mad. In around the 61st minute, Arsenal bring on gyokeres for Havertz. You're thinking, right, to bring on a player who obviously has scored quite a lot of goals for them. Then I was thinking, Arsenal bringing on a player who has scored a lot of goals for them more recently, and not more recently. A player has scored more goals for them this season. He has scored a lot of goals for Arsenal this season because obviously they've gone for the Premier title, so that's their problem. So and also around the same way as well. Arsenal also bring on Martinelli for I can't say his name right. Obviously Madueke, I think his name is, yeah. So obviously, yeah. I thought later on, as the game was going on, I thought, I think we did create good chances, we did, but again, I don't know. It's just like listen, like the instance to go score a goal, like instantly score a goal, right? It was like that. We just didn't have the critical moment to go and score a goal, and not like goal. I can't remember the word. It's like what's the word called? The crucial moment to score a goal. We didn't do that. I thought we could have done that a lot better, but again, it obviously didn't happen because obviously didn't. But yeah, it's really not. Yeah, no, it was like really weird. Yeah, I can't describe it as mad. I thought, yeah, really weird. 60th minute. Yeah, around the 69th minute, we bring on Barry on. Bring on Barry for Beto again. Personally, what? I actually thought Beto didn't play too awful, too bad. You know what? He roughed the centre backs to give it that. You know what? He wasn't amazing, but he roughed the centre backs. You know what? He did a decently. He did a decently good. He did a decently okay good job. He did a decently okay job. Really, it wasn't amazing, but that's what he's got. He's doing that, and then obviously scoring goal. I don't know what's up with that because again, I'm not football, so I got no idea. Around the minute, around the 74th minute, obviously Arsenal bring on. Bring on. I said that's true. Obviously around the 10th minute, Arsenal bring on hincapie for calafiori, thinking, oh right, but when you're going, okay, there's no swearing. Then I think also around the same minute as well, around the same minute as well, Arsenal also bring on dowman. Obviously, it's like DOW. I don't say his name. Around the same minute, also bring on dowman for zubimendi, thinking, right, they're bringing on a player that obviously a player that we've never seen, and I think obviously a player that we've never really heard of or seen. So thinking, oh no, I think a player he might score against there. So if you got mind's going, yeah, okay, might happen that, but no, yeah, you know what, But I actually thought, as towards the end of the game, I thought, we were still playing quite well. We were doing quite well, and then I don't know, something happened, whatever. But we were really quite well, obviously, and then obviously a few months worth of stuff was happening. But again, no stuff like that. But yeah, it's quite good though. Around the 86th minute, we bring on we bring on rohl. I say rohl. Around the 86th minute, we bring on rohl. Or obviously rohl or roller, that's name as. Obviously for Iroegbunam, you thinking good get it. We're bringing on players here, could make something happen in the pitch. Actually, we're doing that. It's good to see it. Then I was around the same as well. We also bring on havertz and Armstrong again, a player that I personally, if you want to start 11, sure I did. Not the start 11. I'm sure that I did. I start 11 versus Arsenal. I put him in the side because I thought he's the player. He obviously he's the future as well. So I think he came obviously he did well for he came for obviously Armstrong came for Dwight McNeil. Obviously I think I thought Dwight McNeil did again. Sorry, not personal. Okay. I actually thought Dwight McNeil and maybe Michael Keane. I listen. Now I think this is like the thing. Okay, what I'm gonna say now is actually first because I really ever say this about two players who I don't really think good, but again I'll say it now. But maybe what? I actually thought that Dwight McNeil and Keane were actually kind of good, and that's obviously first on channel as well because I never say that. I don't like. I'm not a big fan of Keane or I'm not a big fan of Keane or Dwight because I'm not. But yeah, they did quite well. I mean, they did well against I can't remember his player. I can't remember now. But yeah, But yeah, obviously, around 6 minutes do that. Obviously, around the 6 minutes. Yeah, and around the minute, just from like basically, I think like you know what? I thought like no, you know what? I actually thought like late on, obviously around the 87th minute, obviously some mad. I think basically, you know what? But you know what? Personally, I thought defensively we would go. We was again. Personally, you know what? Personally, I felt like defensively we were good. We were we were defensively good. Sort of the back where we kept our Arsenal. We kept our Arsenal a few good times in games today. Where oh my god, how many times we kept Arsenal out? I'd love to know. Good, we kept Arsenal out. We kept Arsenal from going a few times. Yeah, we did got that cut well. Obviously, yeah, I think like basically obviously but obviously unfortunately like 1 minute of basically like. Not that's gone, but I think like basically 1 minute or one lapse of concentration. Also, I think also Arsenal have a great chance to score a goal, and obviously Gyokeres goes forward, and scores, makes it obviously makes it Arsenal 1, Everton. And you're thinking, oh, just you know what I mean? It's just like, oh no, not this. It's that. It's like, oh my god, that moment going, how did we do this? But really, really disappointing. Around 80 minutes. Around the 95th minute, we bring on I think a player in my opinion who should have started, but a player in my opinion who I think should have started, but that's just my opinion, obviously. So again, I might wrong, I might right, I've got no idea. But again, around the 95th minute, we bring on George, who in my opinion should have started, because again, again, let's make me know. Let's make me know what I just think like starting George against Arsenal would have done some good. He would have got a few minutes from his belt as well. Is that right? He's also a player, in my opinion. I think right. He is a player that I want us to go and sign at next summer. I want us to go and sign him in summer because he looks like a player I think could get in the Everton first team, and basically make a lot of players go, oh, I want to play. I want to be the first team, and then we're getting young. Sorry, then getting younger players in the team. Then those players like him would be an idea for that. But again, obviously, I think like Blake Jack obviously he's not going to play. Obviously, he's not. But again, no, he's got. I think him and George. Yeah, I think like both him and obviously George about obviously obviously are not a player that in my opinion are quite good, and you can give George and. I think like George, I can't say. I think like George, I can't say his first name, right? I think like players like George. Obviously, you bring you'd have him in the team, and he's got pace, he's fast, up and down the wing. So I love that. Like, listen, don't score goals, I haven't seen him do it yet, but again, I'm hoping like towards the end of the season we'll see him do that. If he does that, go, oh mate, he can't score a goal, and then like we've got that, and so oh yeah, they can do that, and then not the boss for that. Around 90 minutes, around 90 minutes, and around the 97th minute. Some mad now. Listen, I don't know how why. I don't know why because I've got no idea. Because I don't. Obviously, around the 97th minute, some mad weird reason. I think all all our players. Yeah. Basically what. Basically, what happens is all the players are basically. I think like not everything, but I think like all the players on the pitches will go. All the Everton players on the pitch go on the pitch. And John Pickford, for some mad, I don't get why, but some mad weird reason, he goes up. He basically goes up as well, and basically, so basically, okay. No, it's really mad. Basically, I think obviously the corner, no, a bit, okay, I think it can't get basically. It was going to get Gueye. Obviously, I think like I can't remember. I game, I can't remember who took it as you were. Basically, one of our players. I think it might have been James Garner. I don't know who it was. Basically, I think we go get goal. We take the goal as you were. But I think obviously, unfortunately, he missed, doesn't go, and then obviously, instantly one of the Arsenal players gets on the ball and goes forward and. I was John Pickford's up with the rest of them players, and for some mad reasons up there, I don't know why. Obviously, and North player goes Basically, obviously won the. Obviously, I think not one goal, but I think like one of the Arse players gets the ball. I think like one of the Arse players. I think it's dowman everything. The dowman everything goes forward. There's obviously no goal. There's obviously no goal in the goal, so obviously goes forward and obviously scores. Makes it Arsenal 2, Everton 0. You can get. You're just thinking, what has just happened? Because I don't know. I don't know, because I had no idea what I literally had no idea what John Pitt was doing. Also, I didn't know, because I felt like saying, what are you doing? Why are you running that far out from the goal when you need to be in goal when it doesn't work? I'm sorry, but why? I don't know. That's it for anyway. It was your full time. Arsenal 2, Everton 0. The Toffees end a winning away record. I guess obviously, unfortunately, Everton. So unfortunately, Toffees end the winning away form. Goes out the window against Arsenal, and not great luck, but is what it is. Happened. That's obviously not. There's not great luck. It's obviously not great luck, but is what it is. Happened. That's it. Move on, but yeah, is what it is. Obviously, yeah. So yeah. Anyway, no point. But obviously, yeah. Don't let every weekend like obviously. There's obviously not. Anyway, I'm going to make you. I won't mess you up, because obviously, again, I'm not into it, but obviously, yeah. Obviously, yeah. I was letting my thoughts comments below. Listen, I was watching the game. Do you think we deserved to get beat that scoreline, or do you think we didn't? Think, I do you think, like I think, do you think we were a better team both sides of the game? Do you think we were a better team in both first half, second half game? Do you think we were a better team first half and second half, or was it? I think we were good in the first half, better in the first half, or I think we were not good in the first half, or you think we were better in the second half of the game for that, or also you're an Arsenal fan, do you think? Do you think? Do you think? Do you think? That scoreline is correct one, or not correct? But listen, do you think that scoreline is scoreline that to beat us by? I think it could be more. Obviously, could have scored more goals against us or anything like that. But yeah, that's therefore, you know what? Not great. Not great, but is what it is. Eh? That's it. Okay. Listen, if you're an Everton, obviously. We at the game, was like and stuff like that. Not what it was like, but obviously it's not what it was like. Obviously we're at the game, what was it like, and the game. Obviously, do you think it was? Do you think we deserved that result? Do you think we didn't? Do you think we did? I was not sure. Fan. Do you think you can go win the title now? Do you think you can't? Or do you think it will change? Or involved? But yeah, that's therefore. I was letting. I think I was not. No, not letting them comment. No comments. But I was letting them comment. I was letting them know comments below as well. Let them know comments below as well. As well as it does. As well. Obviously, yeah. Okay, listen, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to EFC TV at youtube.com. And so if you're new to the channel as well, if you so not new to the channel, but listen, I think if you're new to the channel, or I think if you're new to the channel and you're subscribed, like you're new to the channel or you're a subscriber as you were, and make sure you press notification button as well, and also make sure you do a really good thing, right? Not really good thing, not really good thing. Also, make sure you do another thing as well. Make sure you hype the video up, because again, I would really appreciate hype the video up, because again, it massively helps out hype it up, because it gets the channel's name out there. People can watch more videos or more great videos like this, and so on squad, right? I would really appreciate you do it, because again, it absolutely massively helps channel. It massively helps channel as well. You do that because again, it gets the name out there and stuff like that, and it massively helps channel. Gets the channel name out there as well. Helps the channel. Obviously, it massively helps channel to get the channel name out there. It gets channel. I think also it gets the channel's name out there as well. More people watch it, and obviously a lot of good stuff. So yeah, it helps. It massively does. Yeah. Okay. Listen. Okay. Listen, if you want to see more great videos like match previews, obviously breaking news videos as well, and you also want to see exclusive. Obviously, you also want to see like instant or match reviews, and also like my top 11 versus videos like that. And you also want to see exclusive videos like Mykolenko open topics. Obviously I do rugby league stuff now, which is I absolutely love doing, it's amazing. obviously I think you want to see more great videos like that as well. You know what? I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to EFC TV at youtube.com again. It absolutely massively helps channel keep going, improve, get better. You know what? It really does help. It really does help massively because I'm trying to get going, improve, get better. What's that? You know what? Like I'm learning, like I'm learning how to do certain things. Like I'm learning how to do certain. Like I'm learning how to post things. Listen, I'm not on job. I'm planning to learn to read. I'm not there, but I'm going to try. I'm looking to learn how to do that as well. No, it says on the right. I would really appreciate. You know what? Because I'm learning how to do like certain things on YouTube, certain things like certain things I can and can't do. There's certain things I can. I think there's certain things that I can do to make the video improve, get better, so more people watch it. And then obviously I'm learning. I'm basically learning on job how to do things. So I really appreciate the support because again, it massively helps out. And this is this is something that I absolutely love doing as well. Something I've got a passion for as well as that, right? I really like doing stuff like this. I love doing videos this because it's so good. So I love it. So I'd really appreciate you do that as well because that helps up massively. You know what? And also really appreciate you who would and I'd also really appreciate it who would share it on Facebook, share on Twitter.com, share it on any other socials as well. I mean, also don't forget sorry, I'm just gonna and also make sure that you also don't forget to tell your friends, your family, anyone else you know really. But I'm trying to get the channel's name up there as well, let people know about it. So it helps, it massively does. 1, 2, 3, yeah. So let's get them to them. Don't forget. You know what? As well as that, you know what? I'd you know what? Obviously, don't forget to give a like, leave comments. Like I said before, and first person leaves comments. Not first person. I think like anybody leaves comments in the comment section below, get on the shout out as well. But there you go. Anyway, obviously, obviously, toffees lose ends the away run. Obviously, toffees away run ends at Arsenal. Obviously, which is a great one. Obviously, toffees away form. No, wait, I think like F toffees expressive. Toffees impressive away form. Finishes away, and obviously, not a great one, but it's what it is. Move on. See ya.